ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Iron Galaxy Hearthstone Hype Night Streamcast thing.
You really fell off there, Paul.
Hey, I tried.
I would have helped out, but I was like getting the link for the chat.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to like pick it up. You know, just I'm passing the
Right.
torch here, and you're just like,
Of course, but I mean, what's the point of casting if you have no viewers?
I mean, that's a valid concern. Anyway, I'm gonna actually mute the stream now so I don't start responding to myself.
That sounds like an excellent thing to do. All right, so let's see if we can get our competitors in here.
So I believe we've got a very exciting match between Phil and Chad, our two undefeated players from the season so far. Both have, I believe, was it 3 wins each?
Yes, they're both 3-0. This battle will determine who is top of the ladder going into the final week.
Wow, that's pretty exciting. Now, does this guarantee a spot in the final tournament bracket or not?
I'm almost positive that it does.
It seems like it probably should. Yeah.
Even in like the worst case where the person that wins this loses a match, they would end up 4-1 at the end, which would be the best score anyone could have.
Okay, so that sounds like a pretty compelling case.
Right.
Guaranteed spot in the finals. Winner of this match.
And the ability to play a janky Murloc deck next week.
Oh goodness. That is not a feature. Unless we can stream it, then I'm okay with it.
Alright, it looks like our game has started.
Alright, hopefully the players will hold on the mulligan screen long enough for us to load in there and spectate it properly.
There's no way they remember to do that. No one ever does.
Nope, 0%.
So it looks like we've got a shaman versus a warrior.
So I'm going to be spectating the warrior because for some reason my Hearthstone is... Oh, never mind. There we go.
Yeah, I think he just turned it on.
Alright.
Bobby is asking what the betting odds are on this match. And if I were a betting man, I would bet on Phil. He's been a consistent champion in these tournaments.
Phil has, but Chad's just deceptively good, and he's playing shaman. So I'm going to go with Chad.
All
Chad,
right.
like 80-20. Super high percentage. I mean, look at that opening hand. He's just going to get like so many cards and so much overload and so many totems. You know, fun fact, Totem Golem does not die to Fiery War Axe.
That is true. It has 4 health. But it does die to Deathbite.
That's true. But does Phil know that?
I would hope so. It also dies to Fiery War Axe plus Whirlwind.
That's true. But does it die to Frothing Berserker?
Yes.
Do you actually agree with the Frothing Berserker here? It seems.
Oh,
like...
absolutely.
What's Phil thinking?
Frothing Berserker is so strong. That's what he's thinking.
Well, yes, it's strong in the way that playing strong cards is strong, but why is he playing that over anything else in his hand right now?
What would you play instead?
I mean, he could do like Fiery War Axe Inner Rage or something dumb. I don't know.
No way.
Whoa!
Look at how much damage.
Sports.
Look at the damage that's coming down, right?
That Tuskar Totemic into Manatide Totem. That sucks. That's powerful.
And now the totem will also die. And he's going to have to deal with a 5-4 now.
Or a 4/4. Totems don't deal damage.
It will be 5-4 next turn.
Yes, okay.
More than that, actually, if he uses the Whirlwind. But just a slam would be perfectly fine.
Scary. I see. I underestimated the power of Phil and his golden warrior deck.
So what comes out now?
I can't actually tell. The cards are all upside down, and I'm pretty bad at reading those.
Well, we've got a couple of eggs. We got a totem golem. We got a tunnel trog. Some more card draw, and a lightning storm, which doesn't do much of anything.
I would kind of be okay seeing another Mana Tide totem. It's either
Ugh.
going to stall or it's going to do nothing at all.
I think you got to fight for the board. Maybe a totem golem plus an egg. But there's going to be a ton of damage coming down with double whirlwinds.
Mm-hmm. Well, if he drops the egg, that blocks double whirlwind from being as good of an idea.
Okay, so he's going to... Yeah. He's going to make sure that Phil at least... Oh, no. Oh, this is a disaster. Okay, he needs to hit the egg with the frothing. Oh, he's going... Okay, okay.
I'm okay with this.
I'm okay with it, too.
Alright, now we get to play the, how well does Chad's Lightning Storm roll game.
It's gotta roll pretty well. At least he can buff a tunnel trog off it.
That's true.
But he's got a 1 in 4 chance to clear this board.
I believe in Chad.
If he gets it, this game could be his.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't get it, he's dead.
I believe.
This would be the perfect time to bust out some emotes.
I don't believe we have any for this cast, unfortunately.
Alright, here we go. Nope. Disaster.
I mean, I feel like that still could have been worse. I mean, it wasn't good, but
it's
it
pretty
could have been worse.
terrible.
At least one of the threes got cleared off.
Sure, but you start off here with a Battle Rage, get your 2 cards.
What now?
Maybe Phil doesn't like cards.
No, wait, Phil plays Control. He loves cards. He's looking at the Ghoul, but he'll play the Battle Rage. Phil wants his cards.
I don't know. He might be like enthralled by the whirly, swooshy effects on all these golden cards. It's really distracting. I think it actually makes the game harder.
Okay, he's getting cards another way. Ooh.
I like it.
Made to fit.
Nope. Attack
Okay,
first.
okay. That almost did not go correct. Yeah, nice board clear.
Phil knows what he's doing.
I mean, I don't see a way to come back from this.
Nope. This could be pretty bad. Let's go Shredder into Doomsayer.
Not even that saves you. In fact, I don't know that... I guess you killed the Shredder with a War Axe.
I like it. I like it. Keep everything else on the board. That is not a Doomsayer. Oh, look at that card value. Oh, so many cards.
Oh, the Obsidian Destroyer.
Oh, play the other Battle Rage. Play it.
Yeah.
Yes. So many cards.
And that is definitely game.
Wow, both Obsidian Destroyers. That's painful. Alright, so we're going to need to go Azure Drake into 2 Unstable Portal into Elemental Destruction, which is not a thing. So I feel like Chad could be in pretty bad shape here.
Chad is done. At least there's no Grom in this plebeian format to instantly kill him.
That's true.
But he's going to have no answer to this Obsidian Destroyer.
The power of gold is too intense. Though it is possible that Phil could make a mistake and, like, overfill the board so he doesn't even get his 1/1 taunt. Or maybe he just doesn't care. Gotta control the board. I like it.
Right. He shows off the Obsidian Destroyer. Yeah, look what I put in my deck. Yeah, I
Yeah.
crafted a golden one.
You know, for what it's worth, I'm really disappointed by the Golden Obsidian Destroyer effects. It's a
Yeah,
lot less fancy than some of the other warrior cards.
it's actually pretty terrible.
I mean, there's a little bit of shimmer, but that's about it.
Yeah. It's like Blizzard knew that nobody would make it, so they just didn't care.
Oh, I think Chad conceded. Well played. Game 1 goes to Phil.
Yep. Phil will be moving on to his Tempo Mage.
Tempo Mage. Was that the deck that he couldn't think of a good name for?
Yes, the deck that looks familiar.
What did he go with? What did he end up naming that?
This looks familiar.
That's a pretty terrible name. I mean, if the deck had, like, familiars in it, that would be pretty cool.
Jane versus Thrall. For Doomhammer.
I mean, he's got Spellslinger, so I'll give him that.
I mean,
I'd like to point out the Draconid Crusher is not golden. He will probably get rid of that because he does not want to keep non-golden cards in his hand.
got rid of everything.
Wow. Oh, get wrecked, Phil.
I would have kept the Unstable Portal.
Absolutely. I would have kept
Well-
the Spellslinger because that's fun.
I don't know. He wants the Mana Worm, right?
Understandable. Understandable. Instead, he got the Draconid Crusher and some spells.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. No coin play, even though he has a lot of 2-drops.
He does. That's kind of interesting. I wonder what he could be saving that up for.
I see.
Possibly a scary Bloodlust or Valiant turn? I don't know. Valiant doesn't seem like a good tempo play, though.
So do you follow up with the egg or the spider? It's got to be the spider, right?
Definitely spiders. Spiders are the best.
Oh, we were wrong.
Well, eggs contain spiders, so it's kind of like a delayed spider.
I guess this gives him a coin into Bloodlust too, if he wants it. But
Yeah, Bloodlust egg is not bad.
I think you just play the Defender
I like that.
and maybe
give the
coin
eggs
Earthshock.
attack. Not sure if I like that one quite as much. But if it's worth the tempo, I could see it working.
I wonder.
But definitely the Defender here. Then the Golem cleanly fights the Shredder. It might actually be worth only defendering the Golem, but probably not.
No, definitely give the egg a way to attack if it wants to.
What about only defendering the egg?
Yeah, but then you can't do the nice trade. I definitely like defending both.
There is little time.
Now, do you kill the Shredder or no?
Absolutely.
I don't know. Face looks tempting. This deck has Bloodlust.
Okay, I respect it. Phil launching the skill ball. See, that fireball has a really nice golden effect.
Yeah, it does. Ooh, you can drop the Manatide Totem, maybe?
I respect the Azure trick. It's always a good card.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing the coin. Yeah,
Ooh, with the 2 damage.
Yeah.
That's a kill. Solid.
yeah, I like that play.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. Well played, Chad.
All right,
Pressure.
Chad probably has lethal on board.
With Bloodlust, I would say so.
Well, he won't anymore.
Spellslinger. Yes. Yes.
Dead or alive.
Oh, Crackle versus Demon Fire. And rolls the 6.
Unfortunate.
So definitely you want to bring out the Tuskar Totemic and Manatide Totem this turn. You trade off this spider with the Casino Slinger.
I mean, who knows? The Tuskar Totemic might give you another Manatide Totem.
Well, next turn you've got the Thunderblood Valiant plus
Yes.
hero power to give all your totems like attack bonuses.
I like this plan. Will Chad go for it, or will he be afraid of Flame Strike?
So he does not know this, but Phil does not run a Flame Strike in this deck.
I find that hard to believe. Flame Strike is a card that really controls the board well.
Well, he's a tempo mage.
Yeah, but Phil has a hard time not controlling the board.
Oh, I do not like the play of the spider.
Yeah, that felt weird.
I guess he is trying to avoid the Flame Strike.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you gotta play
Totemic. Nope, wrong. Wrong.
I
bad.
would have.
He's got plenty of cards. He doesn't need more cards.
You can always use more cards.
I guess Phil agrees. He's just drawing cards.
So he's gonna get 2 cards off of this Mana Tide now for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you Bloodlust here?
That would do...
It clears the Drake with the Spider.
Mm-hmm.
And deals 8 to face. Or you could probably just go all face and kill him with the bolt.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too. Very nice play. Glad we got to see Chad's Shaman deck doing what it was designed to do.
Very clean Shaman play.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a pretty interesting Shaman deck too. Like if you... I know you can't really see the list, but it's like in the middle of the road of being like an aggro Shaman and a totem Shaman. It's pretty cool.
Interesting.
But now we've got his slightly more questionable deck, which is
Oh dear.
the Priest that runs double Tournament Medic.
Double Tournament Medic. What is that even going to synergize with? What are we looking to see here?
As far as I can tell, nothing.
Okay, so Chad's game plan is to not die long enough that Phil can't kill him?
He could run out of tempo.
I mean, I feel like Phil's deck is mostly just reasonably solid cards. I mean, those Draconid Crushers, those Water Elementals, those aren't necessarily strictly tempo. Those are just all-around solid.
Oh, now Phil has a good hand.
Oh,
He's got
goodness.
the Flame Waker with the coin.
And Arcane Missiles. Ooh, this is going to be fun.
Bring back some memories, Paul?
Yeah, actually. I remember having bad times involving Flame Wakers.
Stoneskin Gargoyle, oh no.
I don't know, he can't kill it. Can't kill it.
There's one of those tournament medics. I guess they can probably synergize with the Holy Champions.
Ah, that's true.
So they're not completely worthless.
The Holy Champion does trigger off of face heals, doesn't it?
And now we've got the Flame Waker Coin Arcane Missiles, and this is when things are going to start to go south.
All right, is he going to do it this turn, or is he going to wait, though?
Oh, why would you... Whoa.
Now he can Flame Cannon. I don't know why you would waste the
Whoa.
coin on that.
Wait, why? I mean, sure, you might not have cleared, but you had 7 missiles. It probably would have.
It's that Stone Skin Gargoyle synergy. You really can't deny it.
And the Stoneskin Gargoyle would have been able to pick off something that lived with 1 health anyway. Oh no!
And the plan changes. And I'm okay with this. Because Hearthstone is a reasonable and balanced, non-RNG based game.
The Stoneskin Gargoyle's going to buff the Holy Champion all game long.
The counterplays.
Alright, well,
Phil could not have foreseen this.
Injured Blade Master definitely comes down. Right?
I'd be happy to see that, yeah.
I guess Sludge Belcher could come down too.
I mean, everyone always loves Sludge Belcher.
You could Sludge Belcher and go face, but Injured Blade Master also lets you kill the water. I would Sludge Belcher and go face, I think.
I like it.
Oh man, double Flame Waker. Okay, he's going.
He's
for-
thinking about it.
Yeah, he's taking the Sludge Belcher route.
Okay.
Don't kill the gargoyle.
Oh,
That
was
thing
like
was-
an infinite source of buffs, yeah. I liked that thing on the board. All right, Flame Waker, East Portal, or Mana Worm Arcane Missiles. Either way. I'm not sure if that really helps him though.
So he could get a massive Holy Champion with the tournament medic play. I'm not sure that's really worth doing.
I mean, no, but it'd be really cool. I mean, he could get it up to, what, like 9?
It would be 9, yeah. You probably just Power Word Shield it, then heal it with Light of the Naru.
I'm okay with that one, too. He gets a card. Maybe it'll be like Holy Nova or something
I
good.
mean, you definitely kill this Flame Waker. Oh, you play... Okay, so you kill the Flame Waker, then you play the other Sludge Belcher.
I like that. Stall for time.
And...
Then he can have a really big turn after this.
yeah.
In the light's name.
I would have definitely
Okay.
preferred to see the Sledge Belcher come up, but I can respect protecting your
Yeah.
gigantic Holy Champion.
I mean, this would hurt if Phil had like a fireball in hand or something, but as it stands, that's a great play.
Spellslinger.
All right. Esports,
What could he even get?
Dead or alive.
Bane of Doom.
Mind Blast, no!
Well, it's better than Chad's card.
That's true. It's true. Deadly Poison.
All right, time for some esports.
Nobody's winning in the casino today. The house is keeping all the cards.
Ooh, 1 mana Savage
Now
Combatant.
that is a payout.
So what is Phil going to do about that Holy Champion?
Well,
He could freeze it with the Water Elemental.
it looks like that's what he's gonna do.
I mean, that's not great, because Chad's just going to heal it back up to full health.
Little does. Oh.
Now he's
That's,
definitely going to
that circle is not worth. No.
No, injured Blade Master Circle.
I don't know, man. He could get the tournament medic out on the field.
He could do both. I mean, he wouldn't be able to, like, heal anything with his
Yeah.
bonus yet, but he could play a lot of cards.
Injured Blade Master Circle seems fine to me. Do you kill off the Spellslinger or the Mana Worm? Probably the Mana Worm.
I don't think... Oh, yeah, he'll be able to kill the Spellslinger once the Warden gets buffed again.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd still get rid of the Mana Worm. That thing's going to be within, like, reach distance on the Holy Champion sooner or later.
Interesting. Belcher.
That one I'm not sure about, though he does get even more healing buffs. What's he going to hit?
Face.
I like it. I respect it.
No, that's not the place. Oh no! He should have gone with the circle.
Serve the Fire Lord.
Unfortunate.
Alright, get ready for the sniper. Nope.
Not enough MLG.
Phelan's chosen. It's gonna be just as bad all over again.
No, Valen's chosen is fine because he doesn't have Wild Pyromancer.
Right. But I meant, like, he's got the exact same gigantic threat he had to deal with before.
Ah, true.
And now he's not gonna have another Flame Waker.
No, but he does have a Savage Combatant.
Alright, so he
That helps
needs...
him.
Okay, he's doing this now.
Getting some heals.
Yep. $15.
That is a lot of damage.
Alright, he can clear it.
He can. He should clear it with face using the Savage Combatant buff.
I don't see that coming.
No.
So I think Phil is going to outlast.
That I don't know. It's going to come down to the upcoming draws. Chad's not
Yeah.
going to die anytime soon.
No. Oh, nice. Oh man, he is really holding on to that Savage Combatant.
I'm not sure what he's expecting to get out of it.
He needs to play it.
I mean, he doesn't want to lose it to the injured Blade Master. I can understand that.
Oh, but now he's just gonna lose this water elemental. Ugh.
Oh, painful.
And he doesn't have anything on board to contest.
Nope, and these massive HP minions are just going to keep getting healed.
Phil's probably in the back of his mind, really worried about like inner fire combos. But even though this deck runs a 1/8, it does not run inner fire.
I mean, I feel like from the cards he's seen so far, Chad would have to have been extremely lucky to draw no inner fire combos.
Shadow
That's the
Madness.
he has now.
Get ready for a stolen taunt. He's not actually gonna do it.
He might do it.
He
I can
won't.
see it.
He won't do it. Although he would kill the Savage Combatant if he did.
I think killing the Savage Combatant's worth it, but then again, he probably should have done that with the other Blade Master.
I respect keeping one healthy. It protects you from Flame Strike shenanigans.
That's true, and he still has enough mana to heal that one up before he swings in.
I wonder.
I'm okay with it.
Now he can just steal this.
Yeah.
Or can he? Yeah, 3 or less.
Like you.
Okay, that's pretty good. Oh no. Brought
Go
the Savage
Mind Blast.
Down to 3. How often do you see a mage attacking face?
I mean... Oh, Phil's not even trying to control the board anymore. He's learned. Alright.
All right, sad
Well,
times.
good game. So... Where's the well played, Phil? Give him his props. Oh, the offensive well played.
Ooh, brutal.
Phil is far too salty
Yeah, that
about
was
his loss here. Brutal.
I mean, I think it all comes down to the fact that Phil just did not have enough golden cards in that mage deck.
All right. Well, I don't see any anyone else with a game on the line. How do you feel about doing a winner's interview?
I think we should absolutely do a winner's interview.
All right, let's see if Chad's up for it.
We could also do a loser's interview if he's not.
All right, I have Ping Chad. Hopefully we get a response soon.
I mean, he may have just, flipped over his computer and started running around.
Right, he's probably,
Celebrating his victory.
showering himself in dollars.
I mean, that's what I would do if I had just beaten Phil.
Right. It's definitely the thing to do.
Come to think of it, I'm not really clear why Phil played those Draconids in his deck in the first place. I mean,
They
it wasn't Dragon.
The Draconids are pretty good in a Tempo Mage because you assume the Tempo Mage is going to have the tempo. And you put on a lot of damage, and those give you your late game a lot of late game reach, like your fireballs.
I can understand that. Tempo Mage will generally be running out of steam somewhere in that 10 HP range anyway, so the Draconid really would help push that over the edge.
Right.
Just doesn't work as well against heal spam priest, I guess.
But yeah, somehow his Tempo Mage just didn't have tempo. in any of the games.
I mean, that was probably because he had Dragon and Crysis in his deck.
I wonder if it's because he didn't do, like, if you think all the way back to turn 3 where he did that defensive board control play instead of the
Instead of
aggressive.
the, Flame Waker coin arcane missiles. Yeah.
Right. Like,
Yeah, that really slowed things down.
yeah. All right. Well, we can't seem to get a hold of Chad, so let's see if we can get Phil in here for some salty interview.
I mean, I totally understand if Phil does not want to get on for the Salty Losers interview because we're just going to talk about how he lost. It's kind of depressing.
Phil has said yes, but there were at least 6 periods before the word
Before or after?
before. And it wasn't yes, it was I guess.
Ah, that sounds pretty salty.
He says he's not salty. He says he's completely fine.
There's no way. That Skype message says otherwise.
All right, let's get him in here.
Connecting. 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 That's his strategy. Just like plug pull his internet as soon as the connection starts.
Sounds about right. He's probably rushing off to find a headset or something similar.
Acceptable.
We apologize to all our viewers for this interview delay. Don't worry, we're esports.
I blame Phil.
Paul, you should do something to fill the time, like play the Titanic theme on the kazoo.
Something to fill the time.
That's correct.
But All right, while we're waiting, I will challenge you to a game of Hearthstone.
Sure. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything remotely close to a legal... I don't know. This deck might be a legal plebeian deck.
Perfectly fine. Does it have cards?
It has cards, and I don't think it has any legendaries.
Oh, that's... Oh, no, it was a Face Hunter.
It's Face Hunter.
Of course it's Face Hunter.
Begin.
Wow. Do I keep this hand? Oh, yes, I keep this hand.
I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way.
That's fine. Play some taunts.
Turn 1, no taunts. GG. Oh no, coin. It's the worst. Ban that card.
It's coming down the pipe.
Alright, be afraid.
Oh, I think we got Phil.
Do we?
Hi.
Hey, Phil.
Phil! Oh, we got a video too.
Yeah, our stream viewers do not have video.
Oh,
Oh,
that's unfortunate.
you can see me for your own benefit then.
So, Phil, how did you feel about that game?
Death doesn't
Which one?
The one where you lost.
The tempo mage was not.
Pretty good.
The tempo mage was not very good. I probably should have stuck with mid-range paladin.
Yeah, but you were worried that would be hard countered, weren't you?
I want to say that priest was actually probably built to hard counter patrons.
No.
I see the ooze and I'm like, wait a second.
That priest was its own like special concoction.
Really, it looks standard.
Really? You saw Tournament Medic and you didn't say, what is this card?
I thought he was just like, okay, well, it's healing. Right? I did. I mean, I was like, why is that in here? But I would.
Tournament Medic is a scary card if you're trying to go face.
Maybe he expected Face Hunter. That card would like wreck that.
We do see a lot of Face Hunter in the league, so that would...
That is true. But yeah, when I first saw the Tournament Medic, I was expecting some Inner Fire combo. but it's not in the deck at
I
all.
must safeguard the land.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking like, how am I going to win this?
That is a good thing to be thinking.
Yeah, that one with the shaman, I didn't have any good early game. I mean, I had to do turn 3 arcane intellect. That was bad.
Yeah, that's very bad.
Yeah, and I hard mulligan for it. Oh well. And then the priest suspected me because they could buff everything.
Yeah. So what I was wondering was, way back on turn 3, why you didn't play the Flame Waker Coin Arcane missiles.
I really wanted to clear the board.
So I feel like it was that moment
When I lost?
where, yeah, you lost, you were the tempo mage and you gave away all of your tempo.
Well played.
I can see where you're coming from with that. I did spend a lot of spells to get rid of the cultist and whatever else was on there.
Yeah. What was the other thing? It was a ooze.
It was, ooze.
Yeah.
I'm watching your match right now.
Oh. Whatever. I was just playing Face Hunter. Don't worry about it.
Silence Druid's bad, apparently.
Yeah, mistakes were made, but I think Beast Deck was just better than the Temple Mage.
It was a well put together deck.
Yeah, those Draconoids did nothing for me.
They really didn't. But it
No.
was because you didn't have the tempo.
No, I was using them for late game, but I don't think Temple Mage. I could drop them when I actually had tempo to do it, and by that point I probably would have won. So
Yeah.
That's a very valid point.
I don't know. I still think they have a lot of value in giving you late game reach, like when you start to peter out on tempo. Kind of like what some of the big like Pyroblast or Antonidas or whatever would do in an end game deck.
well, usually you would drop Doctor Boom. And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
that's
Boom.
get you your
Yeah.
present back. I think that's like the biggest late game down Temple Mage runs right now.
Really?
I don't think they run Antonidas anymore. It's
Okay.
probably too slow.
I was not aware of
It's
that.
Like Conjurers and I think they're running Water Elemental now. Yeah, the curve went down because
Okay.
of Zoo and stuff.
And that Spellslinger. That thing's fun. We didn't get to see any super exciting cards out of it either time.
I
Which
wanted
was
those
sad.
legendaries from the Unstable Portal. Give me that Gargoyle.
That
The
gargoyle.
Gargoyle that buffed the Holy Champion. That was fantastic.
We did.
It's good.
We didn't see that coming.
Used it.
No, nobody saw that. I think we could really boil the entire game down to that one moment as the deciding factor.
Yeah, the Temple Mage deck wasn't very good. Should have probably stuck with Mid-Range Paladin. That one has like a super nice curve and lots of answers to big boards.
All right. Well, it seems we've got Chad to come on for a winner's interview now. So thanks for coming on with us, Phil. Sorry about your loss, but I'm sure you'll do great next week. You got to make that top 4. Do us proud.
Thanks, Bill.
All right.
All
See
right,
ya.
tell Chad I said congratulations.
All right. Will do. All right, and we're bringing in Chad now.
Standing by.
Oh, I think we got him. Hello, Chad. Are you there?
Hey, yeah. Can I be heard?
Yes, you can.
Perfect. Welcome.
How are you feeling?
Hey, guys. Relieved. You know, there's always a lot of stress before the matches, so then it's just like, whew, thank God.
Mhm.
Either way, win or loss.
Yeah.
Well, you won this one.
Yeah, that's
Now-
less salty.
And now you're top of the whole ladder. Guaranteed a place in the top 4.
Which, that's nice. That's
Yeah.
very convenient. I feel quite lucky. You know, there's a lot of fortune involved in Hearthstone. That first game was not lucky. That was pitiful and sad, but overall, I've been fortunate.
Have you started planning out your trash talk for tomorrow and following week?
No, I just improvise. I let it come to me in the moment, and then I'm like, hey, good game.
I respect that.
Yeah.
So, tell us about your decks. Did you pick them out specifically to counter anything Phil was going to bring, or are these just your most comfortable decks to play with?
It's a slightly mystical process. I consult an oracle through the process of the week. I take deck lists up upon a hill under full moonlight. I practice with a lot of different things actually, and then see kind of what's working and what's not. The priest deck is general anti-aggro, and then there's usually like one deck I'm really comfortable with and one wild card. So then the shaman was the wild card deck this week.
Okay.
The shaman actually felt pretty well tuned and pretty clean to play, at least in the match where you really got it to do what you wanted it to.
Yeah, it went well, and it I think it's largely based around pretty favorable trading early, and then the chance to maybe get off the bloodlust in the end game.
I can see it.
Yeah, I was when I first saw that deck list, it actually came across as like being pretty inventive because it's somewhat of a cross between your standard aggro shaman and more of a like late game token style almost.
Yeah, early it plays a lot like Zoo.
Yeah, I can see that.
So were you just constantly afraid of the flame strike that was not in Phil's hand that entire game?
I was playing around being able to recover from it. So yeah, I was afraid it could be there.
Right.
Yeah, it looked like that.
Well, I can tell you that was in his deck earlier today, and then I convinced him to take it out.
That
Oh,
sounds
it
like
wasn't
collusion,
even
if you ask
in the-
me.
Not in the deck at all.
It was not no flame strike in that deck.
Whoa, well, even with Mage, you're lucky because just the fear of Flame Strike is enough.
Right. Yeah, you get a lot of value from it, even if you're not running it.
That's interesting. Oh, actually, to the priest deck, I thought about adding an Excavated Evil, especially after Phil said nobody plays it during the course of the week. But I decided against it at the last minute. I don't know if it ended up making a difference or not, but I do like that card.
As a patron player, I fear that card.
Seriously. Yeah, and you never, it's not like great that you put it in your deck, like great, now I can deal 3 damage to everything, clear my own board.
Yeah. So, tell me about the tournament medics. Why are they in the deck?
They are definitely a hunter counter. They do go really well with Avellan's Chosen, so they can become serious and scary. I find the Divine Spirit Inner Fire combo just a little bit too hard to pull off, so I almost never run it. I have had decks that used that since vanilla, but I play it more just for the lols. It's not very reliable, unfortunately. But I still find the tournament medic pretty compelling. I've run him in some Inspire decks recently. And so you kind of live forever. If you go into fatigue, then you live forever. So he's useful. He's certainly not going to trade very well if he's the only thing you've got on the board.
It seems like some people might actually be intimidated by the threat of a Divine Spirit Inner Fire combo just by seeing that as well. It'd play differently. Possibly
That's
worse.
true.
Yeah, I definitely looked for Divine Spirit and Inner Fire in your deck as soon as I saw Tournament Medic.
Yeah, so in that sense, either job, he kind of does serve as a soft taunt, I guess. So he might protect your face even when you have no way to make him powerful, but people will waste 8 damage to bring him down.
So, were you as surprised as we were when your Holy Champion got buffed by the Stoneskin Gargoyle?
I thought about it right before I played it. I was gonna play it anyway, and then when I put it down, I had an aha, and then I was really happy. And then the Holy Champion goes on to just kind of kick ass for several turns consecutively and be a big threat.
Did you consider leaving the Stoneskin Gargoyle in play?
A little bit, yeah. I thought about that.
Keep bumping it against the Tournament Medic.
Oh, that would be brutal.
Yeah, I have to go back and watch a replay. There are some moments where I'm thinking like, should I just switch and start going face? You know, I've got like a minion that's going to do 11 damage,
Yeah.
but it's just not my style. And B, I hate to let anyone get out of control on me. You know, I'd rather keep the polite chokehold on the throat and not have any chance of recovery out of my opponent. I just feel a lot more comfortable in most games playing that way.
I'm sure that's something you and Phil can both agree on.
True, yeah. This was a match of very similar minds in that
Yeah.
sense.
He sent you his congratulations, by the way. We had him on just before you.
He does, and he did.
Oh yeah, Phil. I was really looking forward to tonight. Phil is a great player. He was great matches last season as well. All respect for him, and I'm sure he'll be really happy when we go back to using all of our golden epics and legendaries.
That he will.
Most certainly.
Well, I was quite impressed with your play today, Chad. Excellent job.
Phew! Thanks, guys. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, good games.
Right.
And congratulations on the undefeated spot in the Iron Galaxy Hearthstone League Season 2 ladder. Well earned.
Thanks. So we've got some more coming up tonight, right? Or no?
No, everyone else has either not shown up or canceled on us, so this was it for tonight.
Yeah,
All
a
right,
little bit
so-
unfortunate, but we had some good matches, so it's okay.
Yeah,
And
we
some
had
nice
some great
interviews.
matches.
All right. Do we have them coming up tomorrow or the next night then, or no more hype left this week?
We don't have any scheduled live casts for the rest of the week. That's normally just the Monday night activity. But
That
we
makes
do
sense.
have, I think, pretty much everybody has yet to play their matches. So for you and everyone else who's watching, make sure to be on Hearthstone. You know, Tuesday and Wednesday nights. I think there's going to be quite a bit of gameplay going down.
Yep.
Yeah. Good opportunities for spectating. All right. Well, thank you guys a lot for casting too. You do a great job with that. I'll let you go for the evening, but thanks a ton again.
Thank you.
Have a good evening, and thanks for being on.
Cheers. Take care, guys.
All right, so that concludes our cast for this week.
That it does.
We'll see you next time.
Toodles.